Aaron, that eighth inning really unraveled. Any consideration to leaving Cruz in that spot?
Consideration, sure, but felt like we were set up there with the pinch hitter lefties and Timmy. So, I mean, there's always consideration, but felt good about the decision.
Tim typically has very good control. Just what was going on with him tonight?
Yeah, just obviously uncharacteristic there. Hits the first guy and then gets two strikes with Peters bunting there, and then ends up hitting him. So just one of those outlier things that happens with a guy that's obviously a really good strike thrower.
With Duvall, why does it seem as though it's been feast or famine with him? We see him and he's electric at times, and then other times he's giving up.
Yeah, I mean, they've just, he's gotten hurt on some balls, especially from some different lefties down. But, I think coming in, I think he's probably had 8 or 7, 8, 9 of the last 10, scoreless outing where it's been really good. I feel like he's throwing the ball well. I feel like he went back out in the ninth and threw well. But some mistakes have certainly hurt him in some spots. And tonight, Benintendi got him.
Gary.
You mentioned the lefties with Duvall. He's really struggled against them this year. That wasn't the case last season. Just what do you attribute that to?
Yeah, just again, some missed spots and some of those lefties haven't missed against him. Down and in. Benintendi went up there hunting, obviously very aggressively first pitch, and I think just kind of pulled the ball down and in. So he's missed some spots in some situations that have hurt him.
Randy.
Duvall also in low leverage situations has great numbers. High leverage, really poor. What do you attribute that to? Are you convinced that he can pitch in New York?
Sure. Yeah. I mean, hopefully that's something that, squares itself as we go. I don't think it's a situation where he's overwhelmed by the bigger the situation, the less the situation, it comes down to execution. So I do.
Dan.
Aaron, there were a couple of base running miscues there. Caballero getting picked off, Anthony getting thrown out at third. Was that a product of, do you think, the offense not producing as much, or just some?
Yeah, I don't count the Volpe one as a miscue. I mean, that's a one out aggressively going to third, force him to make a play there. I think it's the right decision to go there. Cabby got caught. That's good job with the inside move, and so we got caught. I mean, I don't think it's a product of not like we're going to be aggressive, and you usually don't ask me when we steal it successfully. Like that's a time we're going to be aggressive. They did a good job of defending the play. Obviously, we don't want to get picked off there. But with one out and that play in front of you with Volpe, I thought it was the right move, absolutely, to go and force them into making a play, which they did.
And what was Burke doing so effectively against you guys?
Yeah, I was impressed with him. Had four, one of those guys that had 4-seam and 2-seam that could add and subtract with it. I thought he had a presence on both sides of the plate with both of those pitches, and then he spun it well. Whether it was slider, whether it was curveball, and he was for the most part pounding the strike zone. So thought he threw the ball well and obviously slowed us down.
And we saw what happened to Jazz. Is he okay?
I haven't gotten a final. I'm hoping he is. I haven't heard anything yet.
Gary.
I was just going to ask about Jazz.
Anyone else? Meredith.
Overall, what did you think of Weathers tonight? That home run early, but then seemed to really dial in.
Yeah, I thought he was really good. Obviously getting an out into the 7th inning there, pitch efficient, really filled it up. Montgomery hurt us this series, obviously. Got a sinker, looked like out over the plate that, he jumped for the homer, but really settled in from there and was in control of the game. Again, you see all his stuff in play. He had the fastball going with a real presence. The breaking ball and changeup I thought were really good again tonight. So really strong outing by Ryan.